Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how to do a color separation. Just a quick two color with a white underbase. This is just one way to do it. There's a bunch of different ways, but this is kind of how I do it. Alright, so I already have my artwork ready to go here. All I'm gonna do is merge everything together. Okay, I'm gonna take my magic wand, click on just a random area, go to select inverse. Okay, so from here you can see it has the whole image highlighted. Now what I want to do here is go to where is it? Modify, and you're gonna contract. And I'm gonna contract by, let's say, 2. Okay, so what that's gonna do, I should mention I'm using Photoshop CS2. I like this one because it has the export wizard, and this I use it a lot for my decals and different stuff that I have. Creating an EPS file just makes everything a lot easier. So let me see here. Okay, so you see right here, it goes in a little bit. Okay, so that's what I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is Shift Control N. What that's going to do, it's going to create a new layer. Okay, now you got your new layer here. I'm going to go to my paint bucket and I'm going to paint that white. Now what that does is your whole image, everything all together, it's white, right? So now when you go to screen this, all this area you have right here, all the white, I'm just going to turn it red so you can see it a little bit better. That is going to be all white ink. Okay. Now the reason I contracted it is because when you do your purple overlay over it, you don't want any white to bleed through. Now that's very tight right there. You see that that's just a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my purple, okay, highlight that, and I'm kind of going to do the same thing but in reverse. So I'm going to go to, let's see here, view, I believe it's view or select, okay. Modify, expand, and I'm going to go to 1. Okay. Now again, Shift Control N makes a new layer. Okay. Now go to your paint bucket, whatever color you're going to do that, which it really doesn't matter here, unless you just want to look at it for sample purposes. Right here. Okay, so that's going to be my purple. I'll label it purple. Okay. And yeah, my computer's pretty slow here, so just bear with me. This is white. Okay. So now when I go to print, I'm going to hit black, color overlay black. Okay. Good. Okay, now right here, I'm going to do the same thing. Color overlay black. Okay. So now this right here, this is my template. This is what I use for everything. It's a 13 by 19 area. Okay. So usually your transfers are 13 by 19 unless you have a row, like your transfer row, which you can just cut to any image. But yeah, usually your transfer paper is going to be a 13 by 19 area. And I already have my guides here, so you can kind of move these in and out. So I'm gonna move this up. Now usually it doesn't really matter too much, but I like using maximum screen that I can. What I mean by that is if I have another image, a smaller image, I can use it down here on my screen, just flipped over, that I can screen something else with. So if I have my guides down here, you know, my image, whatever else I'm going to use down here is not going to fit. So I just move this up a little bit. And then I got my top guide here, and we're good to print. And from here, you're just going to go, it just depends what printer you use. I use Epson 1400. Print with preview here. Okay, I already got it. I already got my preset here, Vector 2. Which my Vector 2, all it is I got it grayscaled, and I have Best Photo Ultra Premium Presentation Matte. What that does, it just gives you super black transfer. And the reason you want to do that is when you go to expose, if you just have, like, for example, text and image or draft because you want to save ink, it's going to be a lot harder to expose your image. So the darkest is always going to be the best. So, and that's just a basic tip for starters. If you're already a little bit more advanced, you already know that. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just look out for my other videos coming up, and thanks for watching.